Hi, I'm Jill Foster, designer for Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft, and today I'm sharing some projects using their 6 premium quality double-sided journal boards, which are great for mixed media. This is a mini size, so it's 4.5 by 5.5 inches. You can use them for doodling, misting, stamping, texturing, layering, collage, painting, embellishing, and I'm going to be doing a lot of collage and some layering and embellishing techniques today. So here's just a look at the wonderful quality of these journal boards. They're nice and thick and they're made to withstand wet or dry medium. So we can put a lot of layers on these and you're not going to get any warping. So I'm grabbing some pattern paper, and all of the pattern papers and embellishments that I'm using on this project are from Prima. And I'm just tearing that paper to fit the board. I'm not worried about it being precise or covering the entire thing. And I like the texture that those torn edges provide. And now to adhere this to the journal board, I'm using gel medium. And I'm just going to paint this onto the journal board, lay down the paper, and then put a layer over the top of the paper. And as you can see, even with this layer of this textural accent and the gel medium, there's no warping at all. So once that's dry, I took some canvas tape, which is also from Prima, and I'm just sticking this on the piece as well. So right now, really what I'm focusing on are building up lots of layers and textures that we'll be coloring on top of using gelatos. And now that I have those down, I'm going to take some gel medium and just put it on top of those just to make sure that they stay down. And then I'll dry that with the heat gun. Now I'm using this penny block stamp to add some additional texture, and I'm using a pretty dark color. I'm coloring on it with the Faber-Castell Stampers Big Brush pen, and this is in the color of magenta. And now I'm taking gesso and I'm just going to paint over some portions of this background. And what this does is it really helps unify all of those different elements that we've added, the canvas, the stamping, and the pattern paper, when we color on top with the gelatos. So again, it's just more texture. And now we get to my favorite part, which is adding lots of bold color using the gelatos. So I'm starting here with the blood orange gelato. And I'm just coloring right onto the journal board and blending it with my finger. You can also blend them with water or a blending tool. I just like to use my hands because I feel like I have more control. But whatever works for you is fine. I'm coloring on the canvas. I'm coloring on the canvas tape, the journal board, the pattern paper over the stamping. You can see because we use that dark magenta color for the stamping that you see some of it peeking through the gelato. And so that was the red cherry gelato. So I started with blood orange, then red cherry, and now this is tangerine. Using all colors from the same family, but sort of different shades so you get more movement and dimension in the background. Now I'm using gelato to color my embellishment. So I'm using metallic mint, which is hard to see on the video here on camera, but it has a beautiful shimmer to it. And then also cotton candy gelato. So I'm just coloring those quickly onto this embellishment. And then I'm going to take a paintbrush and just water and paint right on top to blend those colors. I'm just doing that on all of the leaves, and I'll also get the stem. I like using these two colors together because when they start to blend, you get kind of a turquoise color, which I really love. Now I'm using another Stampers Big Brush pen and coloring onto a penny black die cut. I first used dark chrome yellow and then scarlet red, and I just colored, added the shading with the scarlet red and blended with my fingertip. Now I've adhered all of my embellishments to the journal board, and I just wanted to add just a touch of gesso here to give it that paint painted, distressed kind of look. So just with my finger, and again, you could use a brush if you wanted, I'm just swiping that onto that journal board just randomly. And you can see, even with all of those layers on that journal board, it's nice and sturdy and strong. So you can layer, embellish, paint, whatever you like with these. And I just like to add some of that gesso onto the embellishments as well. Here's another look at that finished piece. Now these come with the 3 ring clips, so you can put your pages together. You could put pictures between there, journaling, whatever you would like. And here are just a couple of color and design variations using those journal boards, and again, the embellishments from Prima and the stamping and die from Penny Black. Thanks for watching.